Um, we wanted to talk a little bit about supplementation just because a lot of people have been asking about healthier shakes and all that kind of stuff to eat. And just wanted to show you a picture of what my supplement cupboard used to look like. It's like ridiculous, hey? When I first started training, I didn't use anything. All I did was whey protein after my workouts. And over the last year or so, my first couple competitions, I didn't use any supplementation or anything like that. And then this time, for this competition, I'm using a trainer for the first time ever. I always prepared for my other competitions on my own. And I've learned a ton, and I'm really happy with the progress I made on my own. But just like what you guys are doing, sometimes it's you just gotta put your faith into somebody else for a while, and sometimes you just want to turn your mind off and have someone tell you what to do. Basically, when you're working out hard and you're eating healthy and maybe not seeing the results, often is because your body isn't alkaline. So you're eating a lot of foods that maybe aren't perfect for you and they react in an acidic way in your body. And you're not counteracting that with alkaline type foods. So that leads to inflammation and not recovering properly. And kind of in the long run, you're doing all this work and then your body's not recovering from it fully, so that you won't see the full benefits of what you're working towards. So I find that one really, really important. And also post workout and stuff is stopping the cortisol, because when you work out, you create cortisol, which you want. You want to be growing. Cortisol kind of breaks down your muscle, which is the whole purpose of working out, so that you can build upon that broken down muscle. But as soon as you're done working out, you want that cortisol to be blunted or stopped, and change your body into an anabolic mode so that you start growing. It's really important to take certain supplements after you work out to stop that cortisol, and that's why we have a shake and a carb after your workouts, because the shake is protein and it's the building blocks of muscle production, and the banana or the carb that you take, something that gets into your system really fast, it increases your insulin, which stops cortisol from rising. So that's what turns your body in from being catabolic to anabolic. So anyways, and then the next thing is obviously hydration. You always want to be hydrated, and it's best to put lemon in your water because that alkalines your body. It's one of the best, easiest things to alkaline your body. And the last thing is sleep. I don't think people put enough emphasis on how important sleep is. So I was taking stuff to help me sleep. My pill cupboard, as I call it, just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was spending so much money. And then comes in quality versus money. Like, I didn't have the money to be spending on all this stuff, but it was really important to me to do everything I could to get the best results I could in this next competition, because the last two, I thought I looked great, but I wasn't making big changes like I wanted to. So anyways, so I had all these supplements, and in order to get the best from them, you want the best quality, which is really, really expensive. So anyways, I was told about isagenix, and my whole cupboard was replaced with maybe 4 or 5 supplements. Basically, all of my pills have been replaced with Aegis Essentials. It comes in a box like this, and it's literally split in to AM and PM bags, so I can just rip this in half, take the AM with me to the gym, take everything. It has fish oils in there too that I take, and then another one for the PM, and I'm done. It's awesome. The other thing that I take extra fish oils, actually. I use their Isa Omega. So in these bags, there's only one in each bag, so I take a couple extra. And that's just because of the intensity of the workouts lately and stuff. So I find those are amazing and they're excellent quality. There's very good doctors working with isagenix, so they've all been researched a lot and they are all absorbable very well by your body. So it's not like the cheap stuff where you're paying less, but you have to take twice as much because your body only absorbs half of it. So it's good when it comes to that kind of stuff. The other thing I take is greens. I was taking greens all the time, and you can get these at a regular drugstore, like Cyto Greens and I can't remember the other company names, but they're all really good. You just want to look for ones that have lots of different types of fruits and vegetables in them. Usually when there's fruits in them, they're a lot more palatable, so look for that too. Is the Isoline Pro. I'm a chocoholic, so this is the chocolate one, but they also have French vanilla. And the Isoline Pro is a protein shake, but it has extra protein in it. So it has 35 grams of protein per shake, and it's literally like a milkshake. It is so good. Normally, it's pretty hard to find a good protein shake that's also good quality. You're always looking for grain-fed whey, undenatured, which isagenix is, and you can find that in the stores, but a lot of the times you get the quality, but you don't get the taste. So this one has it all, and I take things to a little bit more of an extreme, and I don't mix carbs with protein. I have my protein with either carbs or fat, and I always have protein in every meal. So when I first looked at these and I saw that it had fat in it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure about that. But then I did my research, and the fat in these is actually a medium chain triglyceride, which is the same thing that's in coconut oil. And it's broken down really, really easily by the body, whereas fats usually take a long time to break down, which you don't want post-workout. You want everything to get into the system quickly and start you on recovery. But because it's a medium chain triglyceride, your body actually uses it kind of like it would carbohydrate for energy. So that, I mean, that solved my problem. Because that was the only thing. Like, everything in it is so clean and so it's sweetened with stevia, and it's amazing. And that was my only worry about it. And after I did my research, I was pretty happy to hear that, because I actually have coconut oil usually after my workout. So one less thing I have to take, right? And it also has carbs in it, so it kind of takes away that extra food that you have to bring, because I usually bring a shake and a banana. But when I have these, it's all in one shake. So it's a little bit higher calorie, but you don't need the banana. You just need the shake. And it's thick, it's creamy, and it keeps you full, like a complete meal. So the other thing I wanted to say about the shakes as well is I used to take BCAAs like they're going out of style, because it's one of those it's branched chain amino acids, and they help to make sure that your body has all the amino acids necessary to build your muscle after your workouts. And one thing about the isagenix is that it's such a high quality whey that it has enough BCAAs in it that I haven't had to have that. So, I mean, I was going through a $100 jug every month of BCAAs on top of my jug of protein, and on top of everything else I was taking. So it's just been able to replace so much of that extra stuff that I was taking to make sure that I was supplementing my body exactly the way it needed to be. So that's one of the other great things about it. There's also a vegan, which I just bought last time, because I'm debating going a little bit more vegetarian. We'll see. We'll see if anyone has any suggestions on that. So I wanted to try their vegan one, and it's amazing. It only comes in the one flavor, and it's berry. So me being a chocoholic, I wasn't too excited about ordering this one, but it's actually really, really tasty. And from what I hear, most vegan protein powders just taste like chalk. So I was really impressed with that. Other things that I have tried are Want More Energy. It's like a pre-post energy drink. Actually, you'd have it more pre. Just if you need that extra kick before a workout. And I've also tried the E-shots, which is also, it's just like an energy shot. So like one of those things that you would get at a gas station or something like that. But it's not full of all sorts of additives and stuff. It gives you that little boost that you need on the days that you need it. I'm finding that all of this stuff is a lot more important when you're in a calorie deficit. And I think the majority of you, that's where you're wanting to go, wanting to lose. So when you're eating a ton of food all the time, your body's probably more than likely going to get everything that it needs from all that extra food that you're eating. Like, I was going through a building phase and I was eating so much every day. I'm like, do I really need any of this extra stuff? Like, I'm eating so much food. But when it comes to having a deficit and the amount of protein that you have is going down, the amount of vegetables you have is going down, the amount of carbs probably for sure is going down a lot, that's when this stuff becomes really important, because you just want to make sure that your body has the energy to get yourself through these workouts and to get through your day. I'm sure you're all really, really busy, and you don't want to have that slump and feeling tired and all that kind of stuff. And this stuff just makes it so that you know your body is being fueled by what it needs, even if you're not getting the calories that it needs. And obviously that's where you have to be if you want to lose weight. You're not getting the calories that your body needs. So that's where everything comes in and makes it pretty important. The last thing I wanted to talk about was the Cleanse for Life. Talking from experience, it isn't easy. It's hard, but you will see results. Even if you're not getting toxins from poor food choices and you name it. Like, I mean, there's bad stuff in everything. There's way too much on the news nowadays. But even when it comes to our environment, we are becoming toxic. Like, just being outside. And I don't want to stress you out about that. But it is a really good idea to cleanse once in a while. And a lot of cleanses are like you don't eat at all, or they can be really making you poop all the time, and just really, really uncomfortable, which makes you not want to do it. But the Cleanse for Life, there's basically 4 days of, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's basically an intermittent fast. So you basically go 24 hours without eating, or you can have apples or pears. And you do that 4 times a month. So it's not much. And the cleanse I did, I only did it twice. So it just depends on how much your body needs to be cleansed. And you'll drink this juice 4 times a day. And you also have these snacks. Oh my God. I wish I could have the whole thing. They are so good. So those are the things that kind of get you through the day. And then there's an accelerator and a flush, just basically things to kind of cleanse your body. So those are things that you take on the 2 real cleanse days. And the other days, there's some more days that are shakes mixed with balanced meals, and then there's other days that are just balanced meals. So you can get a 30-day cleanse, and the results are amazing. How much a lot of people have in their bodies that just needed to be released. And I highly recommend it. I don't want to say that it's easy, because it's not, but you will love the results.